My name is Dean Michael, and I am the original tax doctor, CEO and founder of Tax Help MD. I want to tell you a little bit about myself and what got me in this industry more than 20 years ago. When I was a youngster, over 30 years ago, my mom had passed away from lung cancer. And at that point, I really didn't care about taxes or anything else. I went 10 years without filing any tax returns. And unbeknownst to me, that's when I learned about the big bad IRS. I was probably the perfect scenario or perfect client that I would be looking for right now, because I procrastinated for so many years, worrying if my paycheck was going to be in the bank the next week or whatever was going to happen, or if they were going to levy my bank account or what have you. Well, they did do all that. I waited so long, they took everything from me. They were taking my wages, they were levying my bank account. They were forcing me to get help. So I did. I went and I hired a local firm, and after all that said was done, the IRS was claiming I owed $75,000 for all the tax returns I hadn't filed. And just in case, for those of you that don't know, when you don't file, the IRS will file for you, and they kind of make up the numbers as they go along. After I got help and everything was resolved, it was determined I don't owe $75,000. I only had to pay $900, and it was all said and done. Now obviously that was a wonderful outcome in my case. I was real happy about it, but at the same time, I was kicking myself in the butt for letting it hang over my head for 10 years. 10 years worrying if my next check was going to be in the bank account, or if my bank account was going to be there at all. So don't put yourself in that position. Don't procrastinate anymore. If you've had this hanging over your head, I know it's like a dark cloud following you wherever you go, don't do that. Give me a call at 888-632-4506. Go to the website, Tax Help MD, and I'll give you a free consultation. We'll figure out exactly where you stand, what we can do for you, and how we can help. I want to talk a little bit about Currently Not Collectible. Currently Not Collectible is a program where the IRS determines if you need to make payments to them or not. And again, we've talked about it in other videos about net disposable income, so I won't go into all that. But in this particular equation, the taxpayer has $3,500 in income. After you go through all the expenses, the net disposable income is negative $255. So obviously at the end of the month, they don't have any money to pay the IRS. So they qualify for the program called Currently Not Collectible. Now, Currently Not Collectible doesn't make your debt go away right now. But what it does do is it stops them from moving forward with enforced collection activity like bank levies, wage garnishments, property seizures. And it makes it so that you're not going to be required to send a monthly payment for as long as you're in the same financial situation that you're in right now. And you can ride that out until the collection statute expires on your debt, thereby paying nothing on the tax debt. So it's much better than a settlement program that you may or may not be qualified for. Now again, my name is Dean Michael. I am the tax doctor. Obviously, I'm not an actor, as you can see by these videos. I am sincerely passionate about helping people who have made the same mistakes I have over the years. When I told you about the problems in the past, I surrounded myself with CPAs, enrolled agents, tax attorneys. I learned everything about the business I could. Now I train CPAs, tax attorneys, and enrolled agents how to fix these problems. I've been helping people for 20 years. I can help you too. So if you want the truth, give me a call. Go to the website, submit a form, or again, call me at 888-632-4506, and I'll give you the truth. Thank you for listening.